Club was founded by Paul Harris and three friends in Chicago in 1905. Harris, a lawyer, wanted to rekindle the spirit of friendliness he had known in his hometown, which grew by the end of 1905. The Rotary Club of Chicago had 30 members, while later some other cities established Rotary clubs. So in 1910, the National Assembly of Rotary Clubs was organized with 16 member clubs. The first Rotary Convention was held in the Congress Hotel in Chicago in August 1910. Later, Rotary was expanded to the world at large, including Nigeria. Rotary International encourages its clubs to focus on a broad spectrum to service activities, including hunger, the environment, disease prevention and cure, maternal and child health, peace and conflict resolution, and microcredit. Rotary International is one of the largest service organizations in the world, with over 46,000 member clubs and a membership of 1.4 million individuals. The mission of Rotary is to provide service to others, promote integrity, and advance the world understanding, goodwill, and peace through the fellowship of business, professional, and community leaders. In Africa, Rotary eventually found its way into Nigeria in 1961 when the first Rotary Club was chartered in Kano on the 28th of April 1961. After the Rotary Club in Kano, the Rotary Club of Lagos was chartered on 30th May 1961 and the Rotary Club of Ibadan on 24th November 1961. Growth. By 1973, the number of clubs in Nigeria were large enough for grouping with other clubs outside Nigeria to form the new Rotary International District 210. During the period 1973 to 1981, Rotarians from about 14 countries in West Africa were grouped into one district. Rotary International 9141 and 9142. These districts are the outcome of growth in the former Rotary D9140. Rotary International District 9141 and 9142 administratively serves over 5,000 Rotarians in over 200 Rotary clubs covering the South-South and the Southeast of Nigeria.
People that are in Alumni are those members that have been sponsored by Rotary International, either through scholarship or one leadership training. So when Rotary has sponsored you on a particular program, you are qualified to be an alumni of Rotary International. So this Nigeria will have Rotary Alumni Association that is made up of two districts. District 9141 covering Bayelsa, River State, Delta, Edo, and you have District 9142 covering the Southeast State and part of South-South.
Rotary alumni in these clubs had a reunion meeting in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. 2 days event, District 9141 and District 9142 alumni reunion was filled with pomp and pageantry. Day one started with commissioning of the remodeled Opolu roundabout at the heart of Yenagoa City. The project is targeted at reducing road crashes leading to loss of lives. Outside redesigning the roundabout, the club introduced speed breakers from 5 meters approach to the roundabout. The project was unveiled by PDG Mighty Man Aye Dikuru. He urged the people to use the facility well by respecting road signs, especially the speed breakers, to save lives.
I congratulate everyone. We also call on the state government to continue to partner with Rotary International, because with Rotary you can never get it wrong. We will always be there to give our all. This project is a project that we have adopted as Rotary, having instituted it here in Bayelsa, in Yanagwa, the capital of Bayelsa State, to protect the environment. The Alumni Association of these 11 states of the Federation have come here to remodel it, to make it more environment friendly, and also to give a better facelift from what it has been a year ago that it was commissioned by the governor of the state for the use of the people. All Rotarians and alumni that are here to join me to unveil this to the glory of God and to all the lives that this project will continue to save. Rotary International, District 9141 and 9142 Alumni Association.
The representative of the Federal Road Safety Commission thanked Rotary for the intervention and hoped that the carnage on the road before now will reduce.
Commend you for a laudable and remarkable project carried out on this route. But especially, we want to commend you people for the synergy you have with us with road safety. How we working together, and for the fact that this commendable project that will go far in reducing the carnages on this road. Because before now, there have been a lot of mishaps, accidents happening here that takes sometimes, like we recorded some loss of life there some time ago because of this recklessness of the driver.
You agree with me that there have been so many carnages at this roundabout, so many accidents. In fact, it's a daily occurrence here, especially when at night, when the young men all come from their respective hangouts, nightclubs and so on. As they are going home, you see them coming to hit the roundabout. Some have died here, and we felt we should do something to save lives. That's why we have introduced speed bumps.
Later on day one, the alumni went into a business meeting session for the year 2024. The meeting was chaired by the alumni president, Pag Princewell, the carpenter. Issues to enhance the group were discussed and functional resolutions arrived at.
The good thing is that we're all here now. I will thank God for bringing us to Yenegua safely. We don't have any bad news.
And having found no issue, no contentious issue, I hereby move that minutes be adopted for discussion.
As a common motion, it's moved by Kano.
But because we want progress, let us take a decision on what we want to do with those in last year's reports for the records before we continue this lesson.
We expected to get a report of the last ESCO first. We'll start talking about this last project. So let's be sure which one we're getting this.
So far, so good. We have received amount in these categories. Dues. We have 88 persons that have paid their dues.
Explain the difference figure of the brought forward which to sell the vendors for the brochure during the annual reunion were still owed by the association. But it has been sorted out and resolved. So income was 3,622,405, expenditure 3,549,750, closing balance 72,665.
A to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worthy enterprise, and in particular to encourage and foster the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve the society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. And the fourth one, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service.
Day 2. It was a colorful day as the day started with sporting events for members of the alumni. There was a football match between Rotary and the Creek Haven All-Stars team. The Creek Haven All-Stars won by 2 goals to nothing.
Finish up.
Fine, boy.
Control. Thank you. Finish it.
Right. Yeah, in football, you cannot, it's a global game that anywhere you see yourself in the pitch, you know that the ball must do the talking. No matter how old you are, the ball must speak. And it has one language of love, unity and togetherness. So I believe Rotary, they have exhibit discipline and unity as far as football is concerned.
The golf kitty was also simultaneously at the Creek Haven Golf Course. The president, Park Princeville, and PDG Mighty Man ran the course. On the aspect of socialization, there was boat cruise using several passport boats. Many alumni participated and enjoyed the cruise. It was a first time for some Rotarians and it was intriguing.
Foundation, and this unique facility houses the library downstairs here, and we have the conference hall as well as the Niger Delta Oil Museum, which is upstairs. But if you don't mind, I can be talking while we are taking the tour.
Sure.
The museum is divided into 3 segments. The museum is divided into 3 segments. Here we have the Niger Delta Oil Museum. This side we have the ethnographic aspect of the museum, and then we have the art gallery. The ethnographic aspect of the museum traces the socio-political and economic lifestyle of the Niger Delta environment. Then that leads us into our activities with the European masters right from the 15th century into this site. This place says that slavery was abolished in the year 1807. And you and I know the reason why slavery was abolished. There are a lot of factors attributed to that, but we know that one of the key reasons was economic factor. By this time, there was industrial revolution and there were machines, so human labor was redundant. You understand? So the output of human labor cannot be compared to that of one machine, even in 200 slaves. So that was one of the reasons that slavery was abolished. So after slavery, we have the legitimate trade, right? So in that legitimate trade, it was oil that one of the major products there. Oil was the predominant trade there because there was industrial revolution. There was the highest demand for oil because they needed to lubricate their machines, their railways, and as well as making of soap, between and thereabouts. And so there was a very high competition. There was a very high competition among the European countries within the West African soil. Understand? Because they realized that there was vibrancy, economic vibrancy around the area. However, by the 19th century, Britain was able to edge out every other African country, European trading country, leaving only England on this part of the West Africa. They were already schooling in Kano. So these people are seeing the devastation of the oil explorative activities of the oil multinationals. This is a sample or a sign of our devastated environment.
Dinner. It was a great moment at the dinner night where the Bayelsa culture was at display.
You will become what God wants you to become.
It was leveled up with special renditions from clubs.
We thank you for every food, may Rotary friends and Rotary ways help us to stand in awe.
Highlight of the evening was the award and recognition given to people that had done much to help humanity. To wrap up the occasion,
as president of this gathering, I'm filled with gratitude for the opportunity to connect with old friends, forge new connections, and celebrate the impact we have collectively made in our communities. And service-oriented individuals that we are today. As we gather today, let us reflect on the meaningful projects we have undertaken, the lives we have touched, and the difference we've made in the world. Let us also look into the future with optimism and a renewed sense of purpose.
Present to you Professional Service Award in recognition of your outstanding contributions to humanity and your exemplary leadership qualities. This is endorsed by all members of the Alumni Association, led by the President, Rotarian Past Assistant Governor Princeway Okoro. Congratulations to you and the family.
I also dedicate this to all of you here, doing your little bits from time to time to touch lives. I also dedicate this award to the donors out there, organizations that believe in our cause, such as yourself and members of your team, Red Cross, the Navy, FIDA, all the organizations we have partnered with to touch lives.